This episode of Derapy is brought to you by Ethan Arbuckle and Darko Bloom. What up, derps? Like the video.
Derapy. As you all know, Diddy did some bad things. Did he do it? Diddy definitely did. They got him locked up. So, Wackademiks decided to share his take, and his take was, so if Diddy just, and this isn't to like avoid crimes, but this is literally just to like get the public back on his side. Wackademiks said that Diddy should, one, come out as gay. If he just says that he's gay, or says that he's always been a woman, then maybe people will forgive him. As if Diddy being gay was like the worst thing about what Diddy did. I'm sorry, every time I say Diddy did or Diddy didn't, that shit just makes me laugh. But did he do it? Yeah, this is a really good point because many people commented this on the video. It's like many people think that claiming that you're a member of Alphabet Gang is gonna save you. It won't save you. The gays can get cooked too. It doesn't matter. Like if you're weird, you're weird. Well, what was the second defense? The second defense was claiming mental illness, right? Wackademiks said if Diddy just claimed that he was going through mental illness and he was going to therapy and he was trying to get his life right, and people are saying the Kevin Spacey method. The second was he's just trying to get his life right. He's going through mental illness, you know, classic BPD. I'm bipolar, I'm depressed. And these things are like real and they cause people like real issues. But to try and say that somebody could use that as a shield from diddling or from, to be more serious, being an abuser is crazy. You're committing crimes. They're crimes. And what was the third take? The third take was the worst. And this I think is really fascinating in case you missed the episode. So DJ Wackademiks' third way that Diddy could get the public back on his side was just saying, oh, well, I was touched as a child. Like, I got taken advantage of when I was young. Like, somebody took advantage of me. That's why I did these things to these other people. And I think that it's really interesting that DJ Wackademiks and P. Drizzy had the exact same response to somebody doing something, like behaving badly, right? Kendrick is being mean to Drake. Drake says, oh, sorry. Every time I say it, I almost laugh. This Epstein angle is the shit I expected. Drake says that Kendrick only came up with that angle because of what happened to him as a child. First of all, don't make me mad. It literally didn't happen. Kendrick rapped about it not happening explicitly. But the reason why I bring that up is because DJ Wackademiks is like, well, Diddy could always just say that he was taking advantage of a child as a child. He'll be fine. Three terrible ideas, right? So DJ Wackademiks is obviously a fucking cornball and a goof nugget, a big macademic for that, right? Terrible take. But that is literally the first on our list of sins, okay? This is just kind of to begin the narrative and help you understand that DJ Wackademiks, he's not all there, right? Here's next on our Wackademiks list of sins.
SZA is as fat as me. That's 100% facts. This is why when bitches call me fat, I be laughing. You whores are fat just like me. Y'all go to the doctor, you suck it out. Yo, bitch, you got a double chin. On Paru. I ain't Paru, I just would like to say.
I think it is kind of crazy that Wackademiks would take time out of his precious life to call SZA fat. Called her a double chin chick. Initially called her a extra chin hoe. Something crazy like that, okay? Now, what I want to do is I'm going to pull up this article so I can get the actual. This is what's important, okay? This is real journalism. The problem with Big Wackademiks and Drake is that a lot of their sins are public. For some reason, Wackademiks, every time he gets caught up in something, he's getting caught up in 4K. Why do you say these things publicly? Why do you allow yourself to be seen on video saying these things? It shouldn't be so easy for me to clip this shit and put it in my fun little podcast show, right? Now, I'm not gonna hold you. When I heard Wackademiks was calling SZA fat, my first thought was, that shit's fake. That can't be real. That's insane. That would be like Patrick Mahomes calling Tom Brady a loser. That would be like me telling LeBron that he can't dunk. None of this shit makes sense, right? So If you just tapped in, we're going through Wackademiks' list of sins. And I know it doesn't sound that crazy that like I only have 6 or 7 points here, and one of them is that Wackademiks was just calling SZA fat.
Unforgivable.
But I promise you, if you have seen SZA and you've seen Wackademiks, you would know that this shit is crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sin number 3. Wackademiks, it must be like one of those like anything is possible moments. Somehow, Wackademiks continues to find himself saying and doing things that are almost certainly illegal and having them recorded. So in this specific instance, DJ Wackademiks is screaming. Like, the audio quality on it is almost too good to be true. He's screaming, talking about how LeBron cannot dance to Not Like Us because it would upset Drake. At the same time, DJ Wackademiks' #1 played song last year was Not Like Us. So how can you play a song more than any other song you listen to, but if another guy dances to it, you're gonna try and ruin his life? I ask you, my brothers and sisters in Christ, what is truly good? Make it make sense. Alleged hip-hop journalist, DJ Big Wackademiks, is out here saying that if you dance to Not Like Us, that song that's calling my good pal Drake, my favorite imaginary friend Drake, if you play that song and dance to it, I'm telling, I'm snitching. DJ Wackademiks, more like DJ Radademiks. It's pathetic. It's frankly kind of weird that Wackademiks is out here screaming, talking about you and Drake used to go on 2-mans. Huh? Why do you know? Why is DJ Wackademiks claiming he knows who LeBron and Drake are having sex with? That's weird, right? Like, that's weird. Like, that's weird, right? Like, that's a strange thing to admit. Why do you know that? Why do you think you know that?
You and Drake used to go on 2-mans. Okay?
LeBron's better than me, bro. If I had $1 billion at my disposal and Snackademiks was out here saying that I cheated on my wife and Drake supplied me with white women,
I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue.
I'm gonna hit up the nearest law firm, drop a bag and be like, go ruin this man's life. He's slandering me. Bro should have been packed up. Like, honestly, after that weird ass stream where he was talking about how he knows Canadian whores that LeBron's been with, like, that should have been the end of him, if we're being completely honest. Like, I don't know how we let him get away with that. Y'all let me know if I'm talking crazy. I feel like that should have been enough. It's just weird to me that he can say this shit and there's just no consequence for it. I find it incredibly annoying. It doesn't make any sense to me. I really don't get it. Now, this is gonna blow your mind, okay? Lock in. DJ Wackademiks said on camera that he would sleep with a 17-year-old. Ew! I'm putting it lighter than he did, okay? And I know that sounds crazy, but he said it, not me.
There's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this.
Come on, cuz. You can't think that's okay to admit. Even if you felt that way, which, by the way, why do you feel that way? That's a problem. But even if you felt that way, hey, take that one to the grave, my man.
This man really went on camera and said that he would hit anything with a college ID. And we just, people know this shit happened, right? The way he's talking about it isn't like he just established the rule before he showed up that day. Like, he's already done it. He's telling you that he's already done it. His rule, his foundation is that I don't care if they just turned 17. Ew! Dude! What the fuck? That man should be arrested immediately. What are we doing? Now, I know what you're thinking. How is that not highest up on the list of sins? How?
Why?
Did we let this slide? Did you all know that this was happening? I see people mentioning the company, man. It's all happening. It's all happening right now. We are getting into the nitty gritty, okay? Shout out the company, man. My check, Justin. It's all happening. We're locked in, okay? We're smoking on a packademiks. I'm hungry. I'm feasting on a snackademiks.
Smoking a packademiks.
We just listened to a clip where our boy, Big Backademiks, really locked in and admitted that he would hit anything with a college ID. And frankly, I'm disgusted. I am sick. I'm physically ill. You know what? Not this. I need water. Well, holy water. I had fun creating the episode today, but I will say that some of the actual content itself is pretty fucking gross. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really bad look for ACT, and I think that generally censorship, canceling people, not awesome. But we're talking about somebody who is admitting on camera that they are a danger to children, teenagers, right? Where does that leave us? Oh yeah, Academics just like assaulted a woman? Like he just shoved her into a wall?
Link to video in description. This is a podcast.
Bro is out here screaming and hollering and shoving a chick up against a wall. So, what he said he built like a Teletubby. I ain't know. The point is, y'all saw the video, right?
No.
Well, it gets worse.
So, in a USA Today article, they said that he has been sued in a civil suit for sexually assaulting a woman and defamation. There were 2 other dudes that were involved, and people in the chat are rightly asking, why is he around? That's all I want to know. That's all I would like to know. I feel like that's an extremely fair question. That brings us to our latest news. Now, I felt like the easy thing to do when this conversation happened between Academics and this 15-year-old. If I was like any other YouTuber, I'm gonna grab the clip, I'm gonna react to it, and I'm gonna be like, easy bag, right? But I really wanted to paint a picture. I wanted to show you all a pattern of behavior that is worse and worse and worse and worse. So by the time we got to that clip, you would say to yourself, yeah, this all makes sense. And we actually have to hold ourselves more accountable. Not just as consumers of content, but also as people that create content. There have been some other people that create content in the chat, and I'm pretty sure most of them have already created content around this. Some people like to criticize content creators and say, you're all talking about the same thing, you're all ripping off of each other's work, and if you're one of those people, with all due respect, you're kind of a stupid dork, okay? Because the more people talk about this, the more widely spread it is, the more attention it gets, the more likely that something is actually gonna fucking change. You feel me?
I feel you.
And I personally feel like it's my responsibility as somebody that's aware of the information and has the time and the energy to do it, to talk about the shit and talk about it in like a real and serious way. You know what I mean? I think that anybody that is pretending like this is just normal drama, it's just like, look at this stupid thing that happened the other day. Oh, it's Academics just being a goof again. Obviously, I do have fun with the show, but I think it's just as important for us to like explain why these things are truly harmful and why like we should be fucking looking out for our children. Like, I don't know, call me a white knight or a SJW, but like me personally, when I see people being groomed online or I see like predatory behavior, feels kind of weird to just not do shit about it, you know? like I don't know. Tell me if I'm tripping. I'm reading comments. It makes sense to me, but you know, I do be yapping sometimes. Let me know. Like, do we not have a responsibility to like, you know, pile on? Because I feel like without us, without you all saying this shit, you know, I feel like nothing's gonna happen. Somebody in the chat said, fellas, is it woke to be against predators? I'm saying though, I think it's really interesting how some people are trying to like play this off as if it's just, you know, they're trolling, they're joking, it's okay because he's a boy, which, you know, as former boy, now man, I I take offense to. I think this shit's strange. I don't know. What do you guys think? God forbid we try to protect the children. Like, people act like making these videos or these episodes, in my case, about this stuff is like me like milking. Like, what do you mean? It's kind of important. Just because I like to laugh here and there doesn't mean that I'm out here like trying to profit off somebody's misfortune. I mean, I am working, but I think it's just important to have the conversation. All right, I'm off my soapbox.
During the live stream, Derek said he wasn't going to play the clip, but I will, just so you remember.
Yo, if Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
Alright, if she threw you the box, would you smash her?
No, because I'm 15.
What that mean?
Hey, what does that mean?
She's above 18.
What that mean?
Okay, what does that mean?
It will be grooming.
It'll be what?
Grooming.
That has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, so go ahead and lock up everybody that was on the call with that kid. Do you think that it is the responsibility of people that are in the similar community of something bad happening? Do you think it's their responsibility to talk about it? Because I think so. Aphrodite said patriarchy affects all of us, gang. Yeah, I agree. I agree. People in the chat are saying yes, C, yes. The company man says yes. Sarah Nomina says if we don't reject it, we accept it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Because every once in a while, I come across a couple weirdos and they're like, why are you even talking about this? This isn't what I come here for. Sorry, dog. You know, just being me, just trying to call out shit that I think is kind of insane. Like, it's kind of like, even with the kind of smaller things on the academics list of sins, sometimes I feel like if we don't amplify things, then people literally won't even know that they're going on. I talk to people in real life about that thing with academics and Drake and LeBron, and they're like, wait, you can just say that shit about people? People are actually saying this? People are actually out here saying that Drake is supplying women to LeBron for him to cheat on his wife with? It's like, what do you mean? Academiks was dissing Alphabet Gang, the mentally ill, and victims of trauma with the Diddy takes. If you're a LeBron fan, you should also hate him for the slander and attempted destruction of a black man's family. Like, why? If you're a Drake fan, he's openly trying to implicate Drake in the movement of women for pleasure reasons. Wackademiks publicly claimed that Drake is supplying women to other men. So Drake fans should also hate Snackademiks. He also admitted on tape that he would sleep with anybody with a college ID. He shoved a woman into a wall on camera with an audience. He has a weird case, and he's talking reckless with a 15-year-old boy as recent as a few months ago. So what more do you need, I ask? Oh yeah, also he's fat-shaming SZA for no reason. Like, I just feel like more decent human beings have been packed up and had their careers cooked for far less. But what do you all think? Does anybody have a reasonable explanation for why this man is still around?
No.
With that being said, please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 35,000 derps, 35,000 subscribers, and I need you to get there. I need you. Subscribe. That way you know when the live shows are coming, when new episodes drop. Become a member for as little as $1 to get access to the Discord and the full live show that this episode came from. Thank you again to Ethan Arbuckle and Darko Bloom for sponsoring this episode of Derapy. Love you, mean it, and enjoy the outro.
I'm smoking on a packademiks.
Hey, one take. I'm going mean like Ruben on a bad day. I be going hard, never halfway. Lately feeling bad, man, but I can't be staying down. I'm the one who's slaying sound, no time to be playing around. I'm not one to play a clown, play the hero, save a town. Only live twice, how you do that? Gotta wear like 2 caps, come home, they like, who that? It's that dude who do raps, but this ain't no Taco Bell. Hero, some respect now, you know how I get down. Bust down on my wrist now, oh wow, he a liar. One day I'll get flyer, situation dire. Sometimes think I'm drowning, I like to go higher. First need to be hired, check my skills and accolades. Don't you think I deserve pay? I've been going super sane, all I'm missing yellow hair. Idolized Breezy as a child, then I grown up. Still waiting to glow up, but at least I show up. Make a buck by showing off, haters man I blow them off. Shrug my shoulders, moving boulders, mentally like Mewtwo. They like, who knew he be cutting up like 2-year-olds. And time out when you tell them that it's time not to just chill out and just lie down. But they stressing you while blessing you, cause children are a gift. But I can wait for that, can't pay for that. I'm taking one day at a time, perfect the craft and keep it tight. Cannot waste a second if you wanna be the best and I be snapping like Cortez or something. Going Kanye West or something. Reputation to protect. If you looking at it crazy, then I'm going for your neck. I'm a lion on the prowl. I be fibbing and a threat. My bro saying they forget. And they just reminding me, you better keep an eye on me. I swear y'all so behind on me. 2046 flow. You know how this shit go. Waiting on the money like I'm beating up on Marty Bird. Why y'all think it's funny?